Hello everyone, my name is Sonny Herman. I'm with cmh3studio, and today is another mobincube tutorial on how to use form variables in different parts of the app, including web screens. So a form variable in the mobincube app allows users to customize form fields and call it a specific thing, and then use those same values later on in the app to make it more interesting and unique. The different types of form fields are variables and cookies. And you'll see that var, or variable, is kind of like a one-time form field capture. And when the user closes the app and they open it up again, that field for the variable is gone. Cookie, on the other hand, will save that value to the phone, and when they open up the app again, that whatever you defined as cookie dot name, let's say, it'll retain that name field for you. So today we're going to add some fields, form fields, into an app. We'll give it a name, and then we'll call those names later on additional web screens of the app, and also in just other screens. And the example app that I did is called Streamport, which allows the user to enter 5 different cookies for different stream channels. And Twitch is an example. You could enter the channel name into the different form fields, and then the app presents those, reusing those same variables into different screens. So first thing I want to show you is how to get mobincube and how to get into it. So it's mobincubecom, mobincube.com, and you go into here and you could sign up for free. And they also have paid subscriptions. So let me tell you the difference between the paid subscriptions and the free one. When you do the free version, you'll get a lot of ads that you can't control, that you can't remove from the app. It really clutters the app. So, I mean, even though it's a good way to get started and to practice different things in mobincube, I mean, you get all the same functionality that we're going to show you today, but it does come at a cost, and that's ads and that kind of thing. Me personally, I've chosen the pricing M model. I guess that'd be medium, where you can remove ads from the app and thus decluttering it. And you can have ads on your app, and you can control them, and you can monetize doing it that way. But when you do the free version, it just has a lot of garbage cluttering up your app, and your user experience will be just ridiculous. So what I'm going to show you is first the Streamport app, and here's some screenshots of it. This is the 5 fields, and I'll show you how we build those and put those in. And this is just redisplaying those same entries, and then of course the actual viewing part of the app, where it rotates at landscape, and then the user can pick these different channels. So on my app, I've installed Streamport, obviously. And I think I've opened this already and probably set the names, but you'll get the idea. So this is the Streamport app. This is running on an emulator. I think it's called Visor, Bysor. And so this allows you to not have to have your phone and be typing in on your phone, but gives you an idea of, this is where you would enter your information into the field. And then once This is just kind of going through how the app works. You just enter all your different channels, your Twitch channels, and then you just click this button and it shows you a preview of what you entered. This is really just to confirm that you actually got the items captured. And then of course if you click start stream, it rotates the screen and it calls the web page, and I'll show you all the different pages, but I have 5 web pages, each one connected to one of these stream values here. So let me click on Shoddy57. He's a YouTube or a Twitch streamer that I watch. I enjoy the guy. He's kind of relaxed and patient when he plays his game. I'm not all about screaming and yelling and all that other kind of good stuff. So this is actually pulling from his Twitch channel. He's live right now, and I'm not sure what game he's playing, but for people who want to, be able to bounce around and see their favorite streamers, well, they can define them on the streamport manager to whatever they want it to be, and then they can just click the button and go see them. So that's what the app looks like. Let's go see how we actually build it. So you log into your stream to mobincube, and right now you're looking at the new interface for mobincube. Here are the actual screens that you saw. This is the splash screen, and again, if you've never messed with mobincube, you definitely want to kind of start getting into it and trying out different features for the app. I'm going to go to the classic view, and I'll hop back and forth. And you can see here in just one second, I want to check something. Before I actually do that, I want to use the streamport copy. Sorry guys. Don't want to mess up my current version. So I made a copy of it, and you can do that. You can, when you build an app, you can make a copy of the actual app. Alright, here we go. So this is the first screen that actually comes into the app, and it's a splash screen. So what that means, it's going to present for 3 seconds, and then it's going to open with this action the stream manager page. And how you set which screen is your main screen. So the main screen is the first screen it comes to when the app opens. So a splash is kind of like just going to present this image, and then it goes to the stream manager. So let's actually get into the stream manager. So this is the same screen you saw on the app before. So what I've got here is a series of tables, and then I have text that says stream channel 1, and this is what I'm getting to. This is the form field, and the form field is that spot where you type in, right? And all you have to do is, when you create these form fields, you have to say what is the reference name. And when you use cookie dot whatever the name is, in this case it's stream1, it'll keep that cookie in not only to the memory but to the phone as well. So if we open up the app again, the cookie will say whatever value it had last, and I think we had like Summit 1G or something like that in one of these fields. It'll present Summit 1G again whenever we come to it. And maybe I can show you, and we'll come back to the visor and show you how to do that again. But the key here is when you add this field, that it's a form field, and so for practice, an example, I'm going to delete it, and then I will add it back in. So this is the, again, like I said, this is the new interface, and I'll show you how to do the same thing on the classic editor, but it's just your preference. Which do you feel like you want to edit your apps in? And if I find this field here, I believe it's, no, it's not that one. It should tell me here. Oh, here it is. I see if you select on it, you can get to which one it is. As you can see over here, it's this guy right here. So the first cell has got that picture in it, that image, and then the second cell has the text of stream channel 1, and then this is the actual form field here. So to give you some practice on how to do this, I'm going to delete it, and then I'm going to add it back in. So make sure that that's highlighted right there. Click this delete icon on the content tree. And it says, are you sure you want to delete this? And the answer is yes. So now that's gone. We can come over to the layout section under elements, and we just simply drag right into that field right here. And as you can see, it comes up with some kind of generic thing, and what we're going to do is we're going to rename it because we want to use this later to what we actually have, which was cookie.stream1. When you can save things as text and as numbers, I usually do text because, well, it's just easier. But as you can see here, these are all the same similar forms dragged over from layout, so text field. And then when these values get called later, this cookie.stream or cookie.stream5 down here, and let me show you in the preview settings, because remember it was splash screen and then the stream manager where you enter all your cookie values, cookie stream.1 through 5. You can go to preview, and what this is going to do is it's going to present the text version of what was entered on the previous screen. So it looks like I've got a color wrong here, and so how do you fix that? You go to font color and you just punch in the button there of the color you want. And so there you can see it's curly braces on either side and then the value inside here. So if you had used variables instead of cookies, it would look something like this. So that's it works the same way. If your stream manager had cookies, it would be, sorry about that, something like this. See? Now the fun part. And then we put those back because I'll forget about it and then we'll have problems. Cookie. And then preview. And so this is an important part right here. This curly braces with the cookie.stream, this is where on Twitch I found I'm able to take this value, and so when we get to these web screens here, you'll see that these web screens call this entire URL, but here is where you can make this happen, where you take the cookie and you supplement right into this string whatever value was entered. So moon would be whenever the app is launched and they type in moon moon under stream 1, it's going to place moon moon in this variable here, like so. Now this is obviously not moon moon, but you can see this is a web screen, and what you would do is you enter where on the web screen. So let me just create another screen because I don't think I'm being clear with this. And I think a web screen is down here. I think it's online. Right. And so what you put in here is that value. Like so. So let's pretend we had a cookie stream 6. Might have been easier just to show you this way. Now I know I haven't defined it on the stream manager, but that's okay. It's going to go right here anyway. And then I could go to stream manager, I could create. Let's hit refresh on this. So sometimes you have to reload the screen. And then I'll show you in the classic editor how this works as well, in case you're doing it that way. So let's make sure I'm on the right one. So I'm going to actually try something I've never done before. I'm just going to do Control C on my keyboard and see if I could paste it down here. No. Thought maybe I could. Not with the new interface, but let's go to the classic one. I think I can do it on the classic one. Copy and paste feature using table rows. So this is the same as the new interface, obviously the same screens. And there's the new screen that I created. This is where you can edit the name. We'll call it Stream 6. Should have refreshed, but that's okay. So this one you can just grab there and then paste. And see how it created this one right here. You have to move it up or move this down. Here we go. So now I'm in the actual number 6 version here. I'm just going to rename it and give it a new color in the background. We'll do, what color should we do? Purple? Why not? Purple it is. And then, so it copied cookie 5 or cookie.stream5 from there, and this will be cookie.stream6. And I usually hit enter right here because I want to show that this field has been updated. So there we go. So we got number 6 done. So when the user enters their information for channel 6, and it did not take it, so that you always want to kind of review this each time to make sure that that value is taken in there. Hopefully I didn't screw something up, and for some reason it doesn't want to stick. Let's try it again. Oh, we should refresh the screen. That's what's causing it. Sometimes you gotta refresh. Oh, and it took me back to the oh, now look what I got. There's sometimes some issues when you bounce back and forth between the classic editor and the current editor, but I think I could still manage this from here. I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm sure mobincube will get all this resolved. We got like lots of channel 5s here, don't we? Get rid of that. I guess we'll just fix it all here. Channel 6. Fix my background to purple. Make sure that this value is reading correctly. Cookie.stream6. And if we look at it again, it did save. So maybe using the new editors is better. So let's go look at preview settings, because we're gonna have to add a line for that. Let's see. I wonder what this is. Sorry about that, folks. I'll figure out the music thing some other point. See, I want to copy this table and bring it down. I'm going to try the classic editor again because it's the easiest way to copy and paste a table's values. So you see how I can grab this, copy, paste. Where'd it go? I say that, and then it doesn't work. There it is. I'll just edit this right here. This is also text, but it's... So again, just make sure you understand this is how you pull in that value. It's inside of curly braces. And then this, I should be able to drag right below 5. There we go. Doesn't look too bad. So this has got the correct value in there. I'm going to look at stream 5. Oh, I haven't told you about the banners yet. So let me do that now. So back on stream 6, there are no banners. And so this is that line at the very top that you can choose between the different cookie session or channels. So how you do that is on the, this is classic editor, you go up to this, click this icon right here, screen properties, bar manager, and this has a list of all your bars, right? This is the header bar. So if I go in here into edit, this is just a single table. So it's kind of like another app screen, but it's just for the bars. And I created one table. So let me just show you again how I did it. That is actually got 5 spots in it. So you can make these whatever you want, but they should equal 100%. Otherwise you're going to have scrolling issues where the bar wants to scroll left and right. So this is how I did that. See what I mean? You have to kind of make these all equal 100%. And then from there you can change their backgrounds of each individual one. As such, right? And then for text, you just drop the text in that field. And again, if you wanted to cookie.stream6 inside of curly braces, you can display that in the bar. So this is stream 6, the web page. And what I'm going to do is just drag the header and the footer into the screen. And so this will be at the top, this will be at the bottom. And one thing I want to make sure, so I'm back on the new interface, is that I make sure that this screen is set to landscape. There we go. And you can see how it shows it across the top. There's that bar I just added. I know it looks like crap, but you get the idea of what we're doing there. And see how that bar is reused over and over again. You would just want to make sure that you get your bar set right. And all I'm doing is making sure these are all turned to landscape. And it looks like they are. I mean, I guess the magic here is really just finding the correct URL and splicing in the channel name where you want it. So if we go back to the app, hopefully it fixes the color. Why is that so ugly? Come on. Sorry folks, this is another reason why I hate using my phone to do any demoing, and that I prefer a good Android emulator. So if you have any suggestions, just put them in the comments, because I really appreciate it. I have used Nox NOx, and I've just found that it crashes all the time and nothing's good. And so of course I use my phone, and then someone calls as I'm trying to record a video. Anyway, that's how that works. There you go. Alright, so just go back and make sure we didn't miss anything. We added a form, we gave it a name, and then we took that cookie.stream1 and we put it in a web link for a Twitch channel and made it display. Alright folks, well I think that's everything for today, and if you like what you see, please click the like button and share with others. Please leave me some feedback on anything else you'd like to see. I'm going to do some on the new interface for mobincube, and there's some new functionality that they're bringing along that should be pretty fun. And I appreciate your time. You guys all have a great day. Take care.